Good afternoon and welcome to this session. It is so nice to have all of you here with us. I am Vijay and this is Dave. We are both from the Caribbean. Uh, Dave, of course, has been living here in the Miami area, and I am a guest of, I am living here by, well,
I think we might adopt Vijay because
coronavirus.
he cannot return to Trinidad
So
just yet. So I'm taking the opportunity and taking all the wisdom from his experience in Madhuban and meeting all the daddies, and I'm picking his brain here and there.
yes, and the topic today is
It's your choice.
it's my choice. The topic today, the topic is your choice. Okay, the topic itself is your choice. So that means we are talking about choice.
Absolutely.
Okay, and you had something to say about that?
Yeah, when you wake up in the morning, what do? What's your first thoughts? Is it the first thoughts which comes into your mind is the obstacles and roadblocks or the difficult people you might be meeting in the day, or is it something else? Because a lot of time we fall into that category of an automatic negative thinking, and it's a popular thing, ANT, automatic negative thinking. A lot of time we are influenced by all the things around us, the situation, the people, my job, and we look, the automatic negative aspect springs up automatically. And have anybody been bitten by an ant before?
Yes, yes, we have been bitten. I think we have little habits like ants that crawls into our life without even recognizing it.
Absolutely. So Vijay, what do you choose to do when you wake up? Do you allow the automatic negative thinking, or you take control and do something different?
I try to take control. Let me say it doesn't always work. What I have learned about that, making the right choice, is that it doesn't matter so much that you have failed. What matters is how long you stay down. The trick is to get up as quickly as possible and get back onto your planned track. So I do really try to make the choice to do the healthy things, healthy for the body, healthy for the mind. But sometimes, I will, one day I had a plan, all planned out for the day, and it was going very well. Around 11 o'clock, I had completed one of my tasks, and I took, okay, I have a few minutes, free. So I decided to pick up my phone, and then, I went on Facebook, and then I started to look, and, the next thing I knew, it was 3 o'clock.
Oh,
that was around 11. Then
okay.
when
So
and I ignored everything else.
So it wasn't your choice.
Um,
Whose choice was that?
well, this is the tricky thing about choice. In a way, I could say it was my choice. I choose to follow Facebook. But once I was following it up, some important messages came on the phone and I ignored it. Ignored it.
Okay.
So I don't know. When we say choice, is it really our choice? And then when we make this choice, we say, I am free to make my own choice. But some of these choice puts us more in bondage, like this choice of getting into that media. It bonded me more than freedom. I wasn't really free to do the important things.
So would you say that it's important to set a plan so you can choose what is beneficial to you, what is beneficial to the people around you, your friends, your family, your neighbors, your co-workers?
Now, I like to use the word healthy, but beneficial is a very good word too. So things that are beneficial to me, or let us say healthy, and things that are beneficial for other people. So generally, I have those things in two categories. I have physical things and I have mental things. So
Okay.
the mental things you are explaining about, and I think you are better at that. And the physical things is those routine things that you do when you wake up. So when you wake up, as you said, what do you choose to do? So I really like to start the day in the morning with some positive thoughts, some reflection, some meditation, some silence, some working on the self. I think really it's the best time for me is to work on myself. So I have a routine that does something about that. And then I have beyond that, second to that is the physical, looking after the physical. So things like breakfast and,
Okay.
getting the day organized. And what happens is that um, I tend to do what I like to do as opposed to doing what is right to do.
Okay.
Now, what is right to do is the choice that I have sat down with a cool head and decided upon. That is what has to be done according to my responsibilities and the things that are happening around me. That is what should be done. So let us call it what is right to do. But every now and again, I do what I like to do. So it's kind of those comfort things and some bad habits and some indulgences.
Okay.
Let us call them that. Indulgences. And those tend to really, they are bad choices. Let me say, they are bad choices.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we could box our indulgences in small doses. Let us say on a Sunday, or you choose a time and say, okay, I'm going to give myself half an hour.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, I'm going to give myself 1 bar of chocolate once a week, or 20 minutes or half an hour of Facebook or media for a certain time. I mean, some people like that approach where you cut the habit slowly and you make that choice. And some people like to, slash it at one blow. I'm just not going to do that again.
Okay.
Now, I don't know which one works.
Okay. So so you're basically coaching yourself. You're coaching yourself into what is correct, or what a choice which is, as you say, a healthy choice, a choice which will bring you happiness, a choice which might bring you success, a choice which makes everyone around you more calm and peaceful. So are you coaching yourself like that?
I think the word coaching is an excellent word. Excellent. Well, when you say bring yourself happiness and bring yourself success, now those are big goals, big goals, long-term goals. But the choices have to be made at the small level. They have to be made at the level of thought. So as you were saying, to choose, do you automatically go to the negative thought or do you choose positive thoughts? But also at the habit level, so that when you wake up, at what time do you do what? And do you choose to, sit around a little longer when the alarm rings? Do you choose to get out of the bed at that time because you have planned to get out? Or do you choose to hang around a bit because you feel you need a little extra rest? It is that point, that is where the choice is important. Where you do what is right, that is what you have planned, as opposed to do what you feel,
Okay.
what you like. Don't do what you like, do what is right.
Okay. So when you coach yourself in this journey, because life is a journey, and the other day we were saying that you should find joy in your journey. I myself, I try to coach myself. I try to tell myself, okay, I a simple thing like drinking water. How much water we need to drink a day, and keeping that routine, a healthy routine, healthy habits. A lot of time we blame other people for an unhappy moment. Like if somebody's telling you something, they're insulting you, and then you got upset, you start crying, you start complaining. It's because you absorbed it. A lot of time we choose, so you can make a choice right there and then. Somebody is insulting you, telling you wrong things, unfair things. What choice do you make? Do you make a choice to absorb it, or do you make a choice to just detach and be in your peaceful state of mind?
Now, when somebody insults you, somebody gets you upset, you just get upset. There's no choice.
Well, no, I think it's you're absorbing what they're telling you. Buddha. There's a famous thing about Buddha. He was meditative once, and he had a follower who came from many miles. He came to meet him, and he was trying to get his attention, but Buddha was continue meditating. This follower was got so angry that he started to curse Buddha. So eventually Buddha opened his eyes and said, "My friend, if you give me something and I don't take it, who does it remain with?" So that lesson from Buddha, I always have in the back of my mind when somebody is insulting me, when a difficult situation comes on, do I absorb it? If somebody's giving me something, I have the choice. I have the choice to take it or leave it.
So you are saying that even if somebody is talking to you, you have the choice whether to let it in or not.
Exactly. Let it into my being, into my...
Now, is it disrespectful that somebody's talking to you, they are conveying an idea, they say, look, you made this mistake, and it is all your fault. It is because of you this happened, the coronavirus. It's all your fault.
Oh, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Okay, let us assume we say that. What do you do? So the person is conveying an idea, and would it be disrespectful to not listen?
You listen, but you don't absorb.
Okay.
You listen, pay attention, pay respect, but don't make the mistake and absorb. Because if you absorb it, it affects the joy in your journey.
So don't absorb means you don't identify with what they are saying. They're talking and you appreciate the person, but you are not getting involved in the conversation. You're not getting yourself involved in the drama. It's like detached observer.
That's exactly
you're detached, you're observing, you're following.
Absolutely.
And there's something where you may not like what the person is saying, but you should not dislike the person.
That's right. Exactly.
So the choice has to be, it's a tricky choice. Yes. You are saying to ignore what they are saying, or to not take, or to not like, or to not connect with what they are saying. But it doesn't mean that you stop connecting with the person.
That's correct. So you show your respect, your regard, and don't absorb it. Simply say, I listen, and I will think about it.
Okay. But
and a lot of time, if you postpone that decision, if you postpone that moment where you're going to get angry and lash out about something or react in that way, if you just postpone that for the next 5 minutes, for the next 2 minutes, it changes, it disappears, it doesn't matter so much anymore.
Yeah, that's a really good thing. Count to 10.
No, 10. Okay.
5.
Well, that
count to 5 before you decide to get angry. Okay, let it go. Let me count to 5. I think I have to count to 20. It takes a longer for some of us. So yes, that's excellent. And to add to that, I want to say that we really have to, even when we get upset, that even if we did get angry, if that was my intention to make that choice, but somehow my mind slipped and I got involved and I did get angry, I want to reiterate that then you have another choice. How long are you going to stay angry for?
Absolutely.
How long? And I think this thing about being able to get back on your feet quickly, to put the mistake behind you, to put the past behind you, and quickly get back on track, is really what makes the difference. Because I feel that I have made a lot of mistakes, but I have been working on trying to get back on track quickly.
Okay, very well. At the beginning of our conversation, Vijay, you were talking about two things: setting the schedule for the day, and also setting a schedule of the mind to in order so it's a choice. You're making a choice for the body to be healthy, but also a choice for the mind. Could you share some of those choices?
Well, let us call that contemplation. Let us spend a little time on contemplation. So, contemplation or meditation, if you want to call it that. And it's a way of slowly talking to yourself so that you begin to value yourself. And as you center your life, you center your thoughts on yourself, it is easier to manage the outside choices. In other words, I am moving my attention, I am moving my center of living to me. It is not based on other people and it is not based on circumstances. I'm moving it within.
Okay.
I'm moving my home within so I can make the choices from inside where I have control.
Okay.
Okay, so to do that, it's always useful to sit relaxed, take a deep breath, let it out slowly. One way to relax is that as you breathe in and out, let the mind concentrate on the breath. In and out. So that's the first step of coming within, coming home. Let the mind concentrate on the breath. In and out. Let the body relax. Think of the various parts of the body, the shoulders, and feel the shoulders relax. Move to the legs and feel the legs relax. Now bring your attention to the forehead and feel I am the being sitting here behind the eyes. I am the person who is in charge of this body. I am not the body. I am responsible for the body. I am separate from the body. The body is physical. I am spiritual. I allow my thoughts to slow and let the mind relax. And this will bring more control. I feel myself. I am a soul at peace. I am a spiritual being at peace. And let the body relax. Let the mind relax. And the more relaxed the state of mind, the easier it is to make choice. I center my energy within. I, the soul, looking at the world through these eyes. I live here within the body. I am responsible for myself and my own feelings. I let the mind relax. I am a soul at peace and at peace with the world. I am a soul at peace. And at peace with the world. Om Shanti.
Okay, Om Shanti, folks. You have a happy evening, and please make the choice to have joy in your journey. Goodbye.
Joy in your journey. Goodbye.